Hello. So I am going to do the ultimate risk, and I'm going to attempt to name the top 50 in each European country. Obviously, I will not do it. Only one person has actually ever completed this, and second place is nowhere near it. In fact, the leaderboard actually starts at 10:15, which is less than half. So if I can get if I can get half of these, then I'm in pretty good company. So I'm in pretty good hands. I will do pretty well, hopefully. But yeah, this could be like the top 25 cities in every country where I may have a few videos on the same quiz and like time lapses, and I may like actually complete this one day, but we'll see what happens. But for now, let's just see how well I can do right now. So, here we go. So, I might as well actually just start with the countries that have very few. So, Vatican is not even included because it's not even 1,000 people, which is very sad. But Monaco, that'll complete it. Also, it doesn't say countries complete as country 0 out of 0, so that's just how it goes. Alright, San Marino, let's get Serval, that's going to be Born, Serbia, Borgo Maggiore, San Marino itself, Domignano, Acqua Viva, Fiorentino, Gaetano, Cisa Nuova, and no Monte Giardino. I guess that's below 1,000. So are Torcia and Falciano. Let's go to Liechtenstein now. So Sean, Vaduz, Triesen, Berg, Balzers, Eschen, give me Eschen, what was that in Luxembourg? Eschen, Rugol, Morin, Gamprin, Schellenberg. And yep, that's it for Liechtenstein. Sadly, Plonkin not in this quiz, not above 1,000. Neither are Malbon or Steg, but yeah. I think I'll do Andorra next because there's not too many here. I don't know if I'm going to get all the Andorra ones, but I'll try. So, Andorra La Vella, Escaldes, Engordani, St. Julia de Lora, La Massana, and Comp, Canio, Ordino, Pa de la Casa, or wants me to put El Pa de la Casa, Aaron Saul, Santa Coloma de Andorra, and Huron is going to be a little bit tricky. So, let's see, Villa, Les Bons, let's get Ike, it gave me Ike's on Provence in France, Aixi Reval, Soldu, Lee Aldosa, was it De La Massana or De Canio? I think it was actually De Canio, right? Yeah, that one's not there either. Can't think of anything else. I only have 2 left in Andorra, and I don't think I'm gonna get the other 2. So yeah, I think that's all of the stuff in Andorra that is going to come to me. So yep. Any other small countries there? No, I don't think there are. Because Luxembourg has 50, Malta has 50, so I'll just get to them when I get to them. So, yeah. Alright, let's start with Iceland. So, Reykjavik, Kopa, Vogur, Hafnor, Fjordur, Mossfels, Beer. I mistyped that. Mossfels, Beer, Garda Beer. And then let's get Keflavik, McCrane's, Alftanus, Grindavik. That's not there, or maybe it wants an alternate name, I don't know. Selfos, Selt, Jar, Nar, Nace, Vest, Mene, Jar. Let's get a Hella, Isafjordur, Aku, Re, Souder, Kroker, Egil, Holstader, Hoffen. Okay, that one's not there either. Is Vic there? No. Alright, I think that's, yeah, that's as far as I'm gonna get with Iceland. Okay. So, Torshavn is there. So, funnily enough, Torshavn in the Faroe Islands is 50th, and Rane in Bornholm is 51st. I looked at the, I've spent a little bit of time looking at, Data Explorers, so I know some things here, so let's continue. So, let's go to Ireland now. Dublin, Cork, Limerick, Galway, Waterford, just get the big ones out of the way, so let's get Tremor, so we have Wexford, Wicklow, Carlow, Arklow, let's get, what should I do? Let's get Clonmel, Noss, not Tipperary, that one's not there, Kilkenny is there, and, yeah, let's get Cobb, Carrigaline, Middleton, Mallow, and then let's get Tralee and Killarney, and let's get Ennis. Alright. Portslayer, Wees, Tullamore, Mullingar, Longford, Athlone, Cavan. Okay. Let's get Navan, Dundalk. Let's get the ones that are not in Dublin first. Letcher, Kenny, Sligo, Ballina, Castle, Bar, and we'll get the Dublin area ones now. Swords, Bray, Drogheda, Newbridge, Selbridge, Bale, Briggan, Malahide, Maynooth, Lake Slip, Greystones, Ashbourne. Can I remember any of the other ones? I don't know if I can. Can I get any of the, yeah, so I'm missing, so how many do I have left? I have 7 left. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna remember any of the others. Or actually, yeah. Rantroth is the only other one I remember. Rantoth is the only other one I remember, but that's the smallest 10k in Ireland, and that's not there. So, I think that's gonna be as far as I'm gonna get with Ireland, so, not too bad, but let's move on. Belfast, and then let's get Glasgow, Edinburgh, Dundee, and Aberdeen. Newcastle upon Tyne, Sunderland, and Middlesbrough. Okay, let's get Blackpool, let's get Liverpool, Manchester, and then it's going to be Bolton and Warrington, and let's get Leeds and Bradford and Huddersfield. Let's get York and Lincoln. No, that's not Lincoln, that's Castlemaine Hall. Sheffield. I accidentally typed in Sheffield. Stoke-on-Trent, let's get, we get Derby and Nottingham, Leicester, and let's get Birmingham, and Wolverhampton, and Telford. Let's get Coventry, Northampton. Alright, Peterborough, Cambridge, get Norwich, Ipswich, Southend-on-Sea, London, Brighton, Southampton, Portsmouth, and then Bournemouth and Poole, and Plymouth. Let's get Cardiff, Swansea, Bristol, Kingswood, and Swindon, Oxford, and then Slough and Reading, and then yeah, let's get Milton Keynes, and then Luton. That should be everything in the UK, yep. Okay, Portugal. I'm not going to get all the Portugal ones, but let's just get, I'm going to start, I'm just going to go geographically. Viana do Castelo, Villarreal. Let's get up in this area first. Porto, Vila Nova de Gaia, Braga, Rio Tinto, Guimarães, Maia, Meto, Sinhos, Póvoa de Varzim, and I think is there another big one up there? I feel like there is. Yeah, I think that's as far as I can get with that area. Bragança, let's get Guarda, Viseu, and Coimbra, Castelo Branco, Leiria, Caldas Rainha, and then Santarém, Vorbeja, Faro, Portimão, and Olhão. Let's get Lisbon area. Lisbon, Amador, Almada, Setúbal. Let's get Gualva, Cassim, Odivelas, and Queluz, Baron, Montenegro, Barreiro, Loris, El Guirao, Martins, Awaris. And I think that's as far as I can get with the Lisbon area. Because, yeah, I should have, like, I knew a few more of these at one time, but they're not coming to me at the moment. Like, all the novelty ones aren't there, like, you know, Fatima, Nazare, Estoril, like, none of, and Sintra, none of these are there, like, so, that's as far as I'm going to get with Portugal, so. Moving on, I really should know more in Portugal, but yeah. But I'll do better in the future. But anyway, let's move on. So, Vigo, A Coruña, let's get Oviedo and Gijón, and then that's Salamanca. Apparently there's a Sala somewhere. Salamanca, and then let's get Valladolid and Burgos. Santander, Bilbao, Vitoria, Gasteiz, and Logroño, Pamplona, and Donostia, San Sebastian, Zaragoza. I'm going to get Madrid area now, so Madrid, it's going to be most in Czechia, Mostoles, Leganes, Torrejon de Ardoz, get Fey, Fuenlabrada, Alcalá de Henares, Alcorcón, and Parla. Alright. Either, let's get Tarragona. Let's get Barcelona, La Hospitale. Let's get Badalona, Terrassa, Sabadell, and Matarel. Let's get Castellón de la Plana. We'll get Palma de Mallorca out of the way. Valencia, Albacete. And then let's get Murcia, Alcont, Elche, and Cartagena, Almeria, Jaén, or no, that's not Jaén, that's Granada. And then Cordoba, Huelva, Seville, Dos Hermanos, Jerez Frontera, Algeciras, Melga, and Marbella. So that's everything in Spain. Okay. Oh, whoops. I didn't get Badajoz. There we go. Now that is everything in Spain. So let's move on to France now. So let's get Brest. Let's get Brest in Belarus. We got Rennes, Nantes. And then we got Angers, Le Mans. We got Tours, Caen, Le Havre, Rouen. Let's move over here. Amiens, Reims, Lille, Roubaix, Tourcoing, and Paris area. Paris, Boulogne, Boulogne, Court, Saint-Denis, Argenteuil, Montreuil, Nanterre, Versailles actually isn't in here. Asnières-sur-Seine, Vitry-sur-Seine, Aulnay-sous-Bois. No, I thought that one was there. Créteil was there, I think. Yep. And then Aubervilliers. And then what is that last one? Is it Colombes? Yes. Okay, let's get Orléans. Nancy, Metz, and let's get Strasbourg and Mulhouse, Besançon and Dijon. Let's get Lyon, Villeurbanne, Saint-Étienne, Annecy, Grenoble, Clermont-Ferrand, and then let's get and then Limoges and Poitiers, Bordeaux, and then let's get Toulouse, Perpignan. I mistyped that. Perpignan, Montpellier, Nimes, Avignon. We already got Aix-en-Provence, and then let's get Marseille, Toulon, and Nice. That's everything in France. Okay. I think I'm going to do Italy now, so let's get Turin. There's a Turi somewhere, apparently. Turin, Genoa, Milan, Novara, Monza. Let's get a Bergamo and Brescia. And then we'll get Verona, Padua, Venice, Vicenza, and Bolzano, Trento, and then Trieste, Udine. And then let's get Piacenza, and then Parma, Prato, Reggio Emilia, and Reggio Calabria, and then Bologna, and Modena. Let's get Rimini, Ravenna, Ferrara, and then let's get Forlì, Faenza, Imola. No, it's not Imola or Faenza. No, it was Cesena is that one. Ancona, and what are you? Pesaro, right? Yes. And then Florence, and then Livorno, Perugia, Terni, and what are you? Arezzo, and then let's get Pescara. There's a Pesca somewhere apparently. Let's get Rome, Latina, and Naples, Giuliano, and Campania, Salerno, Foggia, and then let's get Andrea, Bari, and Toronto. And then let's get Messina, Catania, Syracuse, and Palermo. And then, yep, Cagliari and Sassari are both there. So that should be everything in Italy. Alright, Malta. I'm not going to get all of these, but let's see how many I can get. So, St. Paul's Bay, Birkirkara, Swiema, Mostar, Cormi, Swiecki, there's Marsa somewhere, Marsaskala, Naxar, Zabar, Zabug, Zertun, Zuriek, there's a Zur somewhere, Zuriek. Let's get Masida, Atard, Meliha, Himrun, Birza, Buga, Lucas, and Guan, San Giljan, Gazira, Figura. Let's get, can I think of anything else? Yeah, let's get Victoria, Zagra, and Gozo. I think those are the only Gozo ones that I think of. Rabat. Let's get, I think, and of course, let's get Valletta, the capital. Let's see, is Medina's not there? Vittoriosa is also not there, so I think this is all I'm gonna get. Yeah, I think these are all the ones that I am going to get in Malta. So, yeah. Moving on, let's go to Switzerland now. So, let's get Zurich, Geneva, Basel, Lausanne, Bern, Luzerne, Lugano, Bellin, Zona, St. Gallen, Biel, Winter, Thur. Let's get Konas, Scherthun, Sion, Schaffhausen, Freiburg, Neuchâtel. We'll get La Chaux de, it gave me Locke in Albania. La Chaux de Fonds. Alright, Dietikon. There's another D, right? There's another D that ends in con, right? I can't remember what that one's called. Alright, let's get, Zug, Lancy, Vernier, Emmen, not to be confused with them in the Netherlands, Kriens, Dubendorf, and, I know I'm missing another big one, so, yeah, Lancy, Kriens, Vernier, let's get Everdon, Way, Baines, Ramperswil, Yona. Okay, I think of anything else. Let's see, this one, yeah, this is the one in the top 25 that I'm missing. What was that? What's that last one? So, I'm just gonna try, I believe Arau and, Frauenfeld are the only canton capitals that are there. Canton capitals that are not the namesake cantons or big cities. Because, like, Delm, and then, yeah, Montreux is there, but none of the other novelty ones were there. Davos, Interlaken, and Vevey, and Zermatt weren't there. And then, like, yeah, the other canton capitals, Delamont, Liestal, Sarnen, Altdorf, and Herisau, like, none of those are there. So I think this is as far as I'm gonna get with Switzerland, and Olten wasn't there either, so... Yeah, I think this is gonna have to do for Switzerland. Let me just check. Altdorf was there now. I think, and then Appenzell, if I can spell that correctly. I don't know if that was in there. I don't think it was. Yeah, so I think that's going to be it for Switzerland. Alright, next let's get Luxembourg, so... Okay. Let's get Luxembourg, or we get Esch-sur-Alzette. Let's get Differdange, Dudelange, Petange. Let's get Hesperange, Schifflange, Bertrange, Monder, Conge, Walfer, Donge. We'll get Kill, Carrying, Sonnen, Mommer, Strassen, Bettenborg, Ettelbruck, Echternach. We'll get Mondorf, Way, Baines. Yeah, so let's get Mersch, Remich, D, Kirch, Wiltz. Oh, there's a Will somewhere. Wiltz, Clairvaux, Wies von Pock. I'm not even sure if I'm spelling that correctly. That's in the far north. Maybe that's not there, or it goes by another name. So, yeah, Vianden's not there. Capellen and Redange aren't there. Greven, Mosher, Jungwinster, and let's get him. Yeah, and then Schengen is there. I think that's all I can remember in Luxembourg. Yeah. So let's move on to Belgium now. So let's go. So Brussels, Antwerp, Ghent, Liège, Charleroi, Bruges, Namur, Leuven, Mons, Mechelen, Moss, Mechelen, Kortrijk, Louviers, Sint-Niklaas, Aalst, Hasselt, Ostend, Tournai, Genk, Mouscron, Verviers, and Roeselare, Serang, Beveren, Beringen, Lokeren. Let's get Vilvoorde, and got Vilvoorde, Turnhout, and Dilbeek, and is there another, what's the other one? Dendermonde, and then, yeah, so, Mol and Leer are two, so then, Wavre's not there, and Arlon Bastogne aren't there, and, like, the novelty ones, Spa, Duffel, like, those aren't there either, Waterloo isn't there, and then Zeebrugge, not there either, Hinch is also not there, or not Hinch, Binch, that's what I meant to say, that's not there either, so I think this is as far as I'm gonna get with, I think that's as far as I'm gonna get with Belgium. So, yeah, let's move on to the Netherlands. Let's go. Amsterdam, Rotterdam, The Hague, Utrecht, Eindhoven, Leiden, Breda, Maastricht, Sittard, Heerlen. Alright, so let's get Haarlem. Is Haarlem near big enough? No, it isn't. Worth a try. Groningen, Leeuwarden, Assen, Almelo, Hengelo is not there. Venlo, Helmond. Let's get Alkmaar, Arnhem, Almere, Apeldoorn, and Meersfort. Nijmegen, Dordrecht. I'll get Ismoiden, Tilburg, Roosendaal. I'll get... Alright, in Shed, Zwolle, Zoetermeer, Delft. Let's get... Oss isn't there, Eddie's there, Gouda, Alphen, on den Rhin, Capelle, on in Igesol, and Bergen in Norway's there, but I don't, Bergen op Zoom is not there. No Bergen op Zoom. Amstel, Veen, Deventer, Hilversum, Lelystad. We'll get, Oosterhout wasn't there. Schiedam, Purmerend. Let's get, close. Zonstad and Zondam aren't there. No. So, Spies, Knies, if I can never spell that one. I can't spell that one. Volvisk. Am I even spelling that one? I don't even know. Nieuwegein. Let's see. So, yeah, Horn, Hoof, Dorp, here, Hugo Ward, and, okay. I didn't get Herzogenbosch yet, and then only missing 3 more. Is Vastervik Netherlands? Maybe it is, or maybe that's not big enough. I don't know. Yeah, so how big are the ones I'm missing? So, 64k, 72k, and 71k. Amstel Veen, Oosterhout wasn't there. What else am I missing? Yeah, I think this might be as far as I'm gonna get. Oh, wait. Yeah, I got Almelo, Venlo wasn't there. No, Hengelo wasn't there. Deventer, Hilversum. I feel like I got this, the one in the middle when I did this earlier. Yeah, I think this is as far. Yeah, so. Okay, well, we only missed 3. That's not too bad. I would have liked to have gotten all of the Netherlands ones because they're all above 50k, but I don't think the other 3 are coming to me. One of them may very well be Spieskenies, which I cannot spell. Unless, Mr. Vishk. Yeah, no. Yeah, fair enough. Let's go to Germany now. So let's get Kiel, Lübeck, Hamburg, Rostock. I'll get Bremen and And then, is that Oldenburg? And then let's get Paderborn. No, Paderborn's not there. Bielefeld. And then, that's not Paderborn. Is that Osnabrück then? Yep. And then let's get Hanover, Braun, Schweig. Let's get Halle. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a Hal with one L and there's a Hall with two L's. Halle, Magdeburg, Potsdam, Berlin, which is hard to see. Chemnitz, Leipzig, and Dresden. And then, yeah, Wolfsburg. No, that's not Wolfsburg. That's Erfurt. And then let's get Kassel. And let's get, alright, let's get Ruhr now. We'll get Cologne and Frankfurt. And let's get Düsseldorf, Dortmund, Essen, Duisburg, Bochum, Wuppertal. Yeah, I already got Bielefeld, right? Yeah. Bonn, Munster. Now let's get, yeah, we'll get, not Trier, that's Aachen. And then Gelsenkirchen, Mönchengladbach, Bergisch, Gladbach. No, that one's not there. Mulheim, Mainz. Let's get Wiesbaden, Karlsruhe, Mannheim. Let's get Saarbrücken, Ludwigshafen, Pforzheim. No, that's not Pforzheim, that's Darmstadt. And then let's get Freiburg, Stuttgart. And then we got Munich, oops, mistyped that. Nuremberg, and Augsburg. And yeah, I got a few more left. Let's get Krefeld, Leverkusen, and then Oberhausen, and then we just got two left. Solingen, there's a Soli somewhere apparently. Solingen's not there. Let's see. Hamm and Herne, Hagen. There we go. That should be all of Germany, so... Yep, I think I'm gonna do Denmark now, so let's get Copenhagen, Aarhus, Odense, Aalborg, Esbjerg, Horsens, Randers, Kolding, Veghel, Roskilde, oops, mistypes that, Roskilde, Helsingør, Horsholm, Neistved, let's get Silkeborg and Herning, and Viborg. Now let's get, I got Neistved, right? Yes, just want to make sure. Fredericia, and yeah, let's get Sonderborg, Svendborg, Skanderborg. Alright, Tostrup, Koge, mistypes that, Koge, Slagels, and then Horod, Holster, Brill, Holbeek, and then Frederick Chauvin, and then Frederick Sund, Nico Bing, and then, yeah, there's also Middelfart, can't forget that one. And I think that's gonna be, as far as I can. I knew this one at one time, but I can't, it escaped me. So I think that, yeah, I think this is as far as I'm gonna get with Denmark, so. Alright, I think I'm gonna do Austria now, so Vienna, Graz, Linz, Salzburg, Innsbruck, and let's get Klagenfurt, Sankt Pölten, Wels, Steyr, Villach, Dornbirn, Bregenz, Lustenau-Feld, Kirch. Let's get Leonden, Leoben. We got Wiener, Neustadt, Kloster, Neuburg. Let's get Modling, Neun, Kirchen, that's too small, and Netzelfeld is also too small. Eisenstadt. Let's get Krems, Traun, Baden, Amstetten, Kapfenberg, and then can I remember anything else? Hallein. And yeah, I think that's gonna be as far as I can get with Austria. Like, Melk isn't in there, Fugging isn't there. What was the one with the Belvedere Museum, the Vienna suburb? I can't remember what that one was called. But yeah. Wait a second. Did I? No, I didn't skip it. No, I think this one's in the. Yeah, no, I think this one was in the top 25. I'm missing that one. Amstetten, Bonn. Alright, yeah. Alright, let's move on to Czechia now. So let's get Prague, Brno, Ostrava, Pilsen, Olomouc, Zlin, Liberec. I'll get Prada, Kralove, Pardubice. Missed Pardubice. Let's get. We got Ustinad Labem, Karlovy Vary. I got Liberec, right? Yes, I did. Just want to make sure. Seska, Bude, Zoiche. I always mistype that one. Jilava. So those are all the states and the state capitals. So let's get Tabor, Kladno. Let's get. We already got most. Teplice, Chomutov. Let's get Yablonets and Mlada Bolslav. I'm misspelling it. There we go. Prerov and Prostayov. Alright. Haverov, Karvina, Friedek, Mistek. I can never spell that one correctly. That's such a tricky one to spell. It's M-I. There we go. Opava. And then Dechin. And can I remember anything else in Czechia? Like Budweiss isn't there. I don't think I can think of any of the others. Again, I knew a few. I briefly knew a few more. Oh, Sescolipa, right? Is that Czechia? Yes. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, after that, that's as far as I'm gonna get with Czechia, so. Poland, I can get all of these, so. Gorzo, Vielka, Polski, Shetson, Zelona Gora, Yelenia Gora. I'll get Legnica, Oberzich. Let's get Kozalin. Oh, it gave me crossing Greece. Kozalin and Slupsk, Gdansk, Gdynia. And let's get Elbląg, Olsztyn, and Białystok, Bydgoszcz. We'll get Pila, Plonk. Let's see, Niesno, no, that's, or I mistyped that, Niesno, that's not there. Let's get, Conan's not there. Pabianice, that's not there. Okay. Yeah. So I wanna, yeah, Tarun. Let's get, yeah, well, let's get the, ones out there. We'll get Warsaw, let's get the big ones. Warsaw Lords, Krakow, Wrocław, and Poznan. And then let's get, Ino Wrocław, or not Ino Wrocław, Wrocławek is there. And then, what are you? Kalisa's down south. And then let's get Chelm. No, that's not Chelm. That's Elk. No, that's Siedlce. And then let's get Lublin. And then we have Zejo. And then let's get Kielce. And yeah, Tarnov, Tichy, Taju. Oh no, Taju is not there. Chorzo, let's get Gliwice, Chowa, and, Opole, Sosnowiec, and then, okay, I didn't get Katowice yet. Alright, Zabrze, Bytom, Rybnik, Bielsko, Biala, Ruda, Slaska, Novi, Saxta, Broa, Hornisha, Jester, Zabi, Zadroy, and then let's get, I got Chorzo, right? Yeah, I did. Yeah, so, okay, Ostrowiec, Polski, Ostrowiec, I don't think so, Kurzyski, or, what is this, no, Tomaszo, Mazowiecki, no, Piotrkov, Tribunalski, no, okay, so this not Przemysl's further southeast, so that's not it. Mielec is not there. Myslovice, that one's there, and then I just got 4 more. And Grudziądz, let's get, Głogów, no, did Gorzo Wielkopolski, so what am I oh wait, I didn't get Opole yet, no, I did get Opole. Yeah, am I missing something that's in, like, the top 10? Because sometimes I miss the obvious. Yeah, I am, okay, I got Lublin. Yeah, I didn't get Radom yet. And, yeah, I have two more in Poland, so, yeah, 88k and 70k. It's not Svidnica now. I got both the Goras. I got Volbrzic. I think this is just gonna be guesswork from here. So, yeah, so what have I not said yet? Lezhno. I didn't say, no, I did say Khalees. Conan isn't there. I got Plok. Pula I already got. Pabianice is not there. Alright, I got Dubrovgorny Shah, I got Novi Shocks. I got the Goras. What am I missing? I guess B, C. I got Chorzo, and Elk's not there. I got Tarnov and Tichy. Let's see. Niezno's not there. I already got Grudziansk. Gloglov wasn't there. I'm missing other. It's not Kedzierzyn, Causeway. Simiano, Viche, Slasky. That's not there. What am I missing? What am I missing? I feel like I've done everything that I can remember. Let's just go through the alphabet again. Misovici, I got Milech. And Misovici, I got, Jaworz, there we go. And then what are you? What is this one? Now Loms is here. And so is Australika. I got Lom in Bulgaria. And then, what is that one? I got Yelenia Gora. I got Walberzich. I got, Iner Volkov wasn't there, and I got Volkovec. Am I missing a two-word one? Ostroviec, Sviatoslav Koziski, Ostroviec, Kapolski, Gorzoviec, Kapolski, and Tomasha. Yeah, like those are all Tomasha Mazowiecki. Those are all in eastern Poland. But what am I missing? What am I missing here? God damn it. What is that last one? Like, it's not Svinica. Sounds a mosque. Zavierchi and Zagirs are not there. Yeah, man. Dude, like, I think I'm gonna have to, like, it's not Legnica. It's not Lezhno. Ostroviec, Vieto, Krzyzewski. Yeah. Alright, tough. Hopefully it'll come to me later, but maybe I'll try more when I get through all the countries. Alright, well, actually, you know what, I'm gonna go back to that, so, okay, what were you missing? It's not Pikari Slasky, because that's smaller. What's the biggest one? It's not Biela Podlaska. Tarnov, Skigori. Yeah. Alright. Borislava, Siche, Presov, Zilner, Bonska, Streaker. Let's get Ternava, Nitra, Trenchen, Martin, Poprad. Let's get Povashka, Bistrika, Zvolin, and we'll get Mikhailov, Che, and let's get Spishka, Nove, Nova, Ves. Oh, that's such a tough one. Or Spishka, Nova, Ves. There we go. Nove Zomki, and yeah, Trebinia. I'm thinking of, or was that Bosnia-Herzegovina? No, Previdza, that's what I meant to say. I always get those two mixed up. Let's get, see, Topolcani, Pistani, Komarno, Luchanek, Leviche. Let's get, Leptovsky, Mikulas, and, yeah, Ruzombarok, and, yeah, definitely missing, something else. There's a short one. There's a short name. What was that one called? There's the 5-letter, the one that's just 5 letters. What's that called? I think that's the only one in the top 25 that I'm missing. Yeah, it's not coming to me right now. Okay, Hungary, Budapest, Debrecen, Szeged, Miskolc, Pekin, Kosovo, Pex, Győr, Uregi, Haza, Kecskemét, Székesfehérvár, Szombathely, Zsolnok, Érd-Eger, Sopron, Kaposvár. Let's get a Vesh, Prim, Zalaegerszeg, Tata, Banya, Bekes, Saba, Dunaj, Veros, Dunakezi. We'll get, let's get Salgo, Tarjan, Ester, Gom, Naj, Knisa. Let's get a Hod, Mezzo, Verser, Heli, and G. Get Gent, Miklos. We'll get Mosin, Magyorovar. Mosin, Magyorovar, there we go. Kiskun, Fela, Gihaza. Kiskun, Hollis, Haj, Do, Bossor, Many, and Haj, Do, Slow, Bozo, or Soboz, Low, there we go. Papa, let's get, alright, Oz, Vic, Font, I think, misses it. Yeah, Font and God miss it, but Godolo is in there. Let's get Baja, Sigled, Jek, Jord, and, let's see, what else? There's, yeah, there's Ajka is one, yeah. And then there's Gyula and Gula, or Gyal, that's it, yeah. I think that might, is there anything else that I'm missing in Hungary that I should have? I think this one's one of the Balaton cities, but I can't remember the suffixes for any of them. I think this is the biggest one we're missing, 27k and 28k. Yeah. What's the one that ends in FOK? FOK. What's the one that ends in there's one that ends in FOK. What was that one called? It's not coming to me. Alright, moving on to Slovenia. Ljubljana, Maribor, Kranj, Kamnik, Celje, Koper, let's get Ptuj, Trbovo, Estonia, Izola, Novo Mesto, Nova Gorica, Murska, Sobota, Slovenj, Grodek, and Skofia Loka, Volenje, Jezenice, Don Zale. Let's get Piron is not there. Is there anything else missing? Hinge is not there, like, oh, the other, okay, Bled actually was there, or was there a Bled in another country, I don't know. Anything else? Dobra, Polya, I'm just gonna guess the other ones I remember. Dobra, no. Yeah, I think, not Burko, that's Bosnia and Herzegovina. There's one that's very similar to Burko. It's not coming to me. Alright, let's go to Croatia now. Zagreb, Split, Rijeka, Osijek, Zadar, Pula, Karlovac, Slavonski, Broad. Let's get Sibenik, Sisak, says Vet, Varaz, Din, Vinkov, Chi. Let's get him. Bielovar, Bukovar, Virovitica, Posega, Poslovina, that's not a city, no. I think I might be able to get all the ones down here. So, Dubrovnik, Metkovich, Makarska, Solin. No, Solin's not there, really? Maybe this is a different canon. Maybe this is the previous canon. Because Solin is definitely... Oh! When I typed in Solingen in Germany... Yeah, I got Solin when I typed in Solingen in Germany, when I tried Solingen in Germany, so yeah, I already took that. Okay, let's see, Zaprezic, Samobor, what's the other one there? Zaprezic, Samobor, and, shoot. There was another D, right? Shoot. I don't think it's coming to me. Okay, Koprivnica. Skrapina is not there. Kakovec, and then... Yeah, Pazin is not there. What was, Kapelika Senj, what was that one called? Or actually, was that Solin? Oh, shoot. I don't know if that's gonna come to me. I think this might be as far as I'm gonna get with Bosnia-Herzegovina. I don't think I did too badly there. But, yeah, let's move on to Bosnia-Herzegovina. Sarajevo, Banja Luka, Tuzla, Zenica, Mostar. Let's get, Brko, Dubois, Bihak, Pri, Jador, Bielina, Bugoy, no. And then Arya Trebinia, Travnik, and then Zvornik, Sansky, Most, Kazin. Let's get Grada Chok, Grachenika, and Gordiska, G3. And let's see, yeah, Gorazda, Oraz, yeah. No. And then there's like a couple that start with a D. Can't remember anything else. Come on. Yes, you can, but can I remember anything else? Shoot. Like I had, obviously I had a bunch more at one time, but they have since escaped me. There's one that's like, there's a 4-letter one, right? There's one that's like 4 letters. I think, yeah, unfortunately, I think that's as far as I'm gonna get, which is kind of a shame because I really should have more, but yeah, they're just not coming to me right now. But anyway, let's move over to Serbia. So Subotica, Sombor, Sabak. Oops, mistyped that. I typed in Sakab. Okay, Novi Sad. Okay, apparently there's a Novi somewhere. Novi Sad. Zrin Yanin. Alright, Belgrade, Borka. Oops, mistyped that. Borka. Panchevo. Smederevo. Pozara. Vach. Now let's get Val, Yavo, and Kral. Yavo, Kachak. Alright, let's get Kragu, Yavok. We got Uzice, Novi, Pazar. Alright, Krusevach, Leskovach. Let's get Pirot, Zafekar, Vranye, and then Kupol, yeah, and then on the niche, obviously, I didn't get Yagodina, and I think those are all oh yeah, and Kikinda as well, yep, and then, is there a big one? That's a big one here, no, it's only 31k. Yeah, I think I got, yeah, I think those are all the, Serbia ones I know. Alright, Montenegro, so, Podgorica, Niksik, Satinia, I get Bar, let's get Polyevol, yeah, Yellow, Polye, let's try the other ones, Hercheg, Novi, Kolosin, Kotor is not there. Alright, Klav, Zabelyak, let's get Pluzina is not there, Savnik, Rosaye, okay, let's get Andrzejewicz, if I can spell that correctly, Andri, okay, I guess that one's not there, Mojkovac, Danilov, Rod. Alright. Uva, Barane, Tivot, and then Tuzi. Petanika, and this is not there. Ulsan, I haven't gotten yet. I did get Satinia, right? Yeah. Goosenj is small, so that's not going to be there. I think I got all of the Montenegro municipalities. I might be missing something. I don't think I am. I think I got all of the Montenegro municipalities. Maybe I'm missing a couple municipalities, and maybe they're not even there anyway. But yeah. Alright, Kosovo, Pristina, Prizren, Gjilan, Jakova, Mitrovica, Oryapek, and then Ferzaj. Let's get Vushtree, Ora, Hovak, Mantikon, Kosovo, Polye, Suvareka is not there. Let's get Podujevo, Longovac. Let's see. Can't remember anything else in Kosovo. I don't think I can. I think that's as far. Yeah, I think that's as far as I'm gonna get with Kosovo. So let's go with Albania. Tirana, Durrës, Elbasan, Shkodër, Vlorë, Fier, Berat, Korçë, Kruks, Lezhë, Gjirokastër, Peshkopi. So those are all the states and state capitals out of the way. Peshark, Mez, Kavaye, Krukove. Let's get Farke, Patos, Fush, Kruye, and Kruye. No, I guess those are different. I already got Lok. Let's get Mekolare, or Mekolare. I can never spell that one right. Let's get Sarand. I already got Lok. Jaf, Zotaj, and then Pogradek and Lushnie. So this one that starts the Q. What was the one that starts the Q? I don't know if that one's gonna come to me or not. I know I'm missing a fairly big one. I know I'm missing a fairly big one. What am I missing? I'm missing a couple of fairly big ones. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for Albania. Alright, let's get Skopje, Kumanovo, Bitola, Tetovo, Step, Ohrid, Veles, Strumica. Let's get Prilep, Gostivar, Debar, Struga. We got Kochani, Kichevo, Keva, Darchi, Sveti, Nicole, Kriva, Polanka. Let's get Negotino, And, Gev, Galiha. I think those are all the 10Ks. Care isn't there. That's the only other North Macedonia municipality that I remember. But, yeah. Okay, let's get Greece now. Athens, Thessaloniki, Patras, Larissa, Volos, Acharnes. Let's get Chania, Heraklion. It's not Agios Athanasios. Oh, actually, that one was. Oh, that's in Cyprus. I always get. It's another Agios, right? Agios Nikolaos, right? Nikolaos. Yeah, I guess that one's not there. Well, let's get Rhodes. Ialyssos isn't there. Chios and Mytilene. And then, those other Greek islands. Skyros. Kalymnos is further south. Yeah, there's other Greek islands there, so Thassos, Chios, Carpathos, Skyros, yeah. Kythera is not a city, and neither is Samos or Samothrace. Zatinos. Yeah, I think that's... Or, you know what, those are... I think these are Turkey, right? Yeah, these three are all Turkey, so, yeah. Alright, let's go. Alexandropoli, Xanthi, Komotini, Kavala, Saros. Oh, yeah, Thessaloniki. Calmary and Evosmos are not on the huge quiz city canon, so it's not those. Let's get Kozani. Alright, Lamia, Drama, Trikala, Ionina, Agrinio, Katerini, and, Corfu. And then, what's that one? Is that Pyrgos, Perveza, Kalamata, Chalcius, and then it's Corinth. Yeah, Corinth is there. Rafina now, Artemidia. Yeah, it takes just Artemi for some reason. And I think that's as far as I'm gonna get, because all of the, because like Piraeus, Chalthea, Peristeri, like all of the, because those are just part of Athens, and like, yeah, the others I'm not gonna get. Like Sparta is not one now. The one in the middle, yeah. Alright, I think that'll do for Greece. Let's do Cyprus. Already accidentally got Achios Athanasios, but let's get Nicosia, Lima, Sol. Let's just get the states out of the way. Larnaca, Paphos, Kyrenia, and Famagusta. I might as well get Guzel Yurt in northern Cyprus. I guess that one's not acceptable. Fair enough. Servolos, Lakota, Mir, Cato, Paula, Midia, Mesa, Gatonia. Let's get Gramasso, Gaia, Ipsonas, it's gonna be Arad in Romania, Arad, Poo, Aglant, Zir, and then, what's the other one? Let's get Dolly, and, already got Agios Athanasios, Neosmyrni, or that's Athens suburb, Nea Ionia, no, that one's also Athens suburb, what's the other one? Arada Pruagonzir, Paralimni, And, that might be as far as I can get with Cyprus. I think those are all of the, bigger ones. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Let's move on to Turkey. I can't get too many of these. Istanbul, Korlu, Tekir, Dog, Arnavut, Koy, Zerkez, Koy, Lulaburgaz, Edirne. Let's get a Silivri, Kapakli, Quezon, Kirkla, Rally, Kizil, Pinar. I mistyped that. Kizil, Pinar. And yeah, that's all I can remember for European Turkey. And like I was planning on doing all the 10Ks in European Turkey for a while, because now that the Data Explorer thing is there, but I guess I'll get to that later. I really should look over that. But anyway, let's move on to Bulgaria. Alright, Sofia, Plovdiv, Varna, Burgas, Rus, Stara, Zagora. I accidentally typed in with 2 R's. Plevin, Sleven, Dobrich, it takes hours 6 Dobrich without the H. Schumann, Pernik, Pezard, Zhik, Haskovo, Blagoev, Grad, Veliko, Tarnovo. Oh, I didn't get Velika Gorka in Croatia. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I got Veliko, Tarnovo. I got that one, and then Haskovo, Yambol. There we go. And then let's get Vadine, Vratsa, Montana, Houston, Dill, Gabrovo, Lovich, Silistra, Rozgrad, Kardjali, Small, Yawns. Those are all the states. Let's get a Senov, Grad, Kazan, Russia, Kazan, Lok, Arget, Lom. And then, yeah, I think that's actually everything I can remember in Bulgaria, so, yeah. Romania, I can get all of these, so, let's go. Let's get Constanta, Georgiou, Kalarasi, and Slobosia, Tulsea, Golotz, and then, Brasov, Bryla, Bacal, Vuzo. Let's get Foxani, Svantu, Jor, J. Let's get Bucharest and Bucharest area, Bucharest, Popeshti, Lirdeni, Voluntari, Chioina, and Bragadiru. Let's get Alexandria. And okay. Alright, Ploieshti. Let's get Piteshti. Oops, mistypes that. Piteshti. Ramniku. Volseya. Targo V. Oh my goodness, I didn't get Targo Vishte in Bulgaria. I skipped Targo Vishte. But thankfully, Targo Vishte in Romania exists. Even though they're spelled differently when I type in Targo Vishte like that, it takes Targo Vishte in Bulgaria as well. But yeah. Let's get Slantina, Targu Giu, and then let's get Craiova, Jovita, Turner, Severin, Timisoara, Rosita, Deva, Brad. No, that's not Brad. That's Hune Dewara. And then let's get Sibiu, Targu, Murish, and let's get Medius, and we have, let's get Cluj-Napoca, 4SC, that also gets 4SC in Moldova, and then Alba, Yulia, and then, what are you? Turda, and then Bistrita, and then via Moray sent to Moray, Zalao, and Ordea. And then let's get Suchiava, Boto, Sani, Piatra Niamt, and then Barlad, Vas, Louis, Yashi, and Roman. That's everything in Romania. Okay. Alright, let's get Moldova. So, let's get... I'm just going to type in the municipalities first. So, Chisinau, Balt, Tiraspol, Bender, Cahul, or get Kalrasi. Let's get, see, Taraklia, Cantemir is not there. Neni, Noi, Basara, Biaska, that's not there. Stefan, Voda, that's not there either. Telenesti, Soldanesti, Hinsesti, that's there. Floresti, Folesti, Lyova, let's get, Simislia, Riscani, Resina, Soroka, Edinet, Orhe, Aknita is not there. Dubasari, Drokia. Alright, we have Kalseni, Kriu, Lenny, Strasseni, Singaray. Oh, yeah. Glondeni, Ungeni, Brikeni, Dondu, Seni, and, let's see, Yalo, Veni, Nisporeni, and I think those are all the Ennies. I hope I'm not missing an Ennie. Okay, did I get all of the, municipalities? I think I may have gotten all of the municipalities. Yes. Alright. Let's get Comrat, Ribnica, Cedarlunga, Dnestrovsk, Kadru, Durlesti, Truseni. Let's get, Singera, now, Krakova, and, yeah, and then, Stalseni, no, I didn't get Strausseni. Did I get Strausseni, or did I get Strausseni? Or I guess Strausseni's not even there anyway. Okay, fair enough. I didn't, Volkanesti, and that might be as far as I can get with Moldova. I think I did very well. I did extremely well with Moldova. I don't think I missed any municipalities. I'm missing one that's above 10k, but Moldova is not in the Data Explorers, so it doesn't show the Moldova cities in the Data Explorers. But I am still missing. Actually, yeah, no, I'm missing one city above 10k. Yeah, no, Singera wasn't there, and Stalseni wasn't there. So I think that's going to be as far as I'm going to get with Moldova, which is pretty good. Ukraine, I should get all of these, hopefully. Let's go. So, Kiev, Kharkiv, Odessa, Dnipro, Donetsk, Lviv, Zaporizhia, Kryvyi Rih. Oops, I mistyped that. There we go. Kryvyi Rih, Mykolaiv, Sevastopol, Simferopol, Mariupol, Luhansk, Vinnytsia. Let's get Makivka, Kherson, Poltava, Sumy, Chernihiv, Cherkasy, Chernivtsi. Let's get Khmelnytskyi, Zhytomyr, Bila Tserkva. Now let's get Rivne, Lutsk, Ternopol, Melitopol, Nikopol. Let's get Uzhhorod, Ivano-Frankivsk. What is that other one here? It's not Kalush, that's not big enough. Kamyanets, Podilsky. There we go. Alright, see, Smila and Uman, Uman's there. Alexandria, no. Irpin, no, that's not Irpin, that's Brovary. Konotop, let's get Yevpatoria and Kerch, and Berdyansk. Let's get Horlivka, Sloviansk, Alchevsk, and then it wants me to put a different name for Severodonetsk. I can never remember what city it wants me to put for that. If I am tied or one city behind, I'm going to cheat and look at the Severodonetsk one. So, yeah. I'm gonna get Pavlohrad. And then, so, yeah. I think those are all, I got all the 100. I think I got all the 100Ks in Ukraine, right? Except for Severodonetsk, which oh, wait. Oh, I didn't get the Ks. Kamyansky, Kremenchuk, Kramatorsk, yep. And then, oh, and Kropyvnytsky. Can't forget that one. And then, yeah, the Severodonetsk, which I cannot remember the other name that it wants. What's the other one? Is Boryspil there? No. Berdichev, I can't. Yeah, close, but not quite. What is this last one? Let's get Kaliningrad out of the way. What is this last one in Poland? Chorzo, like, it's not Elk. That's over here. Chelm is over there. I got Wolberzich. Yeah, Jaworzno. And Voklovek. Tornoberzeg is also in the east. Belchatov. Zapion Podlaska. That's in the east. Vodzislavsky. I'm not even sure where any of these are. What? It's not Leggington, it's not Glogov. It's not Niez, no, and I already got Grudzyodz. Lubin! Oh my god. There we go. There we go. It finally came to me. Alright. Okay, let's get Belarus now. Alright. Minsk, Gomel, Vitebsk, Grodno, already get Brest. Let's get Mogilev, Barano, Vichy, Bobruisk, Borisov, Pinsk, Orsha, Mizir, Lida, Malad, Zyechna. Let's get Salihorsk, Sviet, Lahorsk, Zlobin, Polotsk, Novo, Polotsk. Let's get Rekitsa, Zhadzina, Slutsk, Kobrin, Vokvisk, Slonim, Smarhon, Kalinkovichi. We got Rahachov, Zherzhinsk, Gorky, Lunanets, Osipovici, Lyubon. No, Lyubon wasn't there. Zaslavye. And then, let's get Hui Bokaye and Ivat Savici and Khrushchev. I remember all the cities from the grid. And I think that might be as far as I can get with Belarus, Svoyniki, Lyubon, Novokomo, and Mstislav. Those are not in here. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing another big one, which I don't think I am, so yeah. Let's get, you know what? Should I do Scandinavia now, or should I just do the Baltics? I should get most of the Scandinavia ones. Baltics are going to be a little bit trickier, so I think I'll start with the Baltics. So Lithuania. Vilnius, Kaunas, Klaipėda, Šiauliai, Panevėžys, Alytus, Telšiai, Utena, Marijampol, and Taraj. And then let's get Mazeikiai, Druskinin, Kai, Elektronai, Gargs, Dai, Kadainiai. Is there another? I'm pretty sure there was another EI that was 10K. But, yeah. Radviliskis, Rokiskis, Vilkaviskis. Let's get Ukmerge, Visaginas, Plunge, Silute, Kalanga. No, that's a language in DRC, isn't that? Or, yeah, no, Polanga and Kretinga. And then let's get Jonava, Plunge. I already got Plunge. My bad. I got Ukmerge, right? Yeah. And then there was something else, wasn't there? What else was there? What was the other one? It was a short name. I think that's the only 10K that I'm missing. I think I got all the other 10Ks. Yeah, like it's this one. Am I missing any other 10Ks? And yeah, like a bunch of these just missed 10K. But yeah, let's just see. I'm missing this one too. Yeah, I'm missing that one. Yeah, I'm missing 3 10Ks or 4. Yeah, I'm missing 3 10Ks. What am I missing? Well, all 3 of them are just above 10K, so they're not in the top 25. But it'd be nice to get all the to remember all the 10Ks. Yeah, yeah, unfortunately, I don't think they're coming to me, but, you know, still did well there. Alright, Latvia, Riga, Dogov, Pils, Liepāja, Daugava, Dramala, Valmiera, Ventspils. Let's get Cessus, Stiga, Elaine, Sigulda, Saldus, Ogre, Madonna. Let's get Rezek, Nay, Jakob, Pills, Salus, Spills, Tukums, and yep, I think that's as far as I'm going to get with Latvia. I don't think I did too bad there. I definitely got all the 10Ks, but, yeah. Let's do Estonia now. Tallinn, Tartu, Narva, Parnu, Voru, Viljandi, Valga. Polga's not one. And Polva. Polva was one. Paida, Kotla, Yarve. And then wasn't there a plain Yarve? No. Fair enough. Mardu, Silame. Let's get Kila, Jovi, and, yeah. Jarva, or Jogava was one. Yeah, so Epsalu, and then, Kurasar, and, what was the Hugh one called? I knew that one at one time. It starts with a K, right? Shoot. I knew the Hugh, I knew the Hugh one. I knew the Huma one at one time, but it's not coming to me. Yeah. Alright, yeah, let's move on to Norway now. Let's go north to south. Alta, Tromsø, Tromsdalen, Harstad, Narvik, and Bodo, Mo, I, Rana, Steinkjer, and then Trondheim, and then I mistyped that, Trondheim. It's not Levanger, it's the one that starts, the long one that starts with PF, or F, the fjord, the long one, I can't remember what it's called. Molde, Christian Sund, and Leesund. Let's zoom in a bit. Alright, we already got Bergen. Let's get Haugesund, Ford. No, Ford wasn't there. It was, Askoy, and, yeah, I already got Bergen. And then, yeah, I got Haugesund, and then Stavanger. I don't think I can get any of these other ones, though. Yeah. Alright, Christian Sand and Aaron Dahl. Let's get ski. There's a ski somewhere. Skiing Moss. Let's get Oslo, Fredrikstad. I mistyped that. Fredrikstad, Tonsberg, Drammen. Not Harstad, Halden, and then Sarpsborg is not there. Just want to make sure. Sanda Fjord, and then let's see. There's Sandus isn't there either now. So let's get Hamar, Gjovik, Lillehammer. And that might be as far as I'm going to get for Norway. I really should have more 25K, 27K. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a couple of the top 25, but they're just not coming to me right now. So yeah, I'm going to have to move on to Sweden now. So let's go. Alright. Umeå, Pitaya. No, Pitaya's not there. Skellefteå, Pitaya, Umeå, Orn, Skolds, Vik, Ostersund, Sundsvall. Let's get Gavel, Falun, Borlänge. Alright. Stockholm, Tumba. Tabby's not there. Let's get Lidingo, Eckersberger, and Valentuna, Soder, Tellier, Eskil, Stuna, Uppsala, Vasteras, Rebro. Let's get all the pings. Nico Ping, Nor Ping, Linko Ping, and Yonko Ping. Is Lidko Ping in the top 50? Yes. Karls, Koga, Karlstad. Let's get Skovda. And then I can't remember what this one was. I cannot remember what that one was. Udavala, Trollhausen. Let's get Gothenburg, Boris, Helsingborg, Halmstad, and then let's get Malmo, Lund. Let's get Kristianstad, Karls, Krona, Kalmar, Vaxio. That might be as far as I can get with Sweden, because all the other ones I can remember, they're not in the top 50, so I think I'm going to move on to Finland now. So let's go. Again, I'm going to do north to south. Rovaniemi, Tornio, Oulu. Let's get Kokkola, Vasa, Sina, Yoki, Rahe, Kajani, Siwan, Yarvi. Let's get Kuopio, Joensuu, Jyväskylä. Let's get Kuvola, Lapin, Rantahamin, Wiener, Wiener. And then let's get Lati. Alright, Pori. Alright, Helsinki, Espoo, Vanta, Tampere, Turku. And yeah, those are all the big ones. Let's get Mikkeli and Kotka, Salo, Savon, Wiener. And let's get Tuusula, Hivinka. Let's get Loya, Nurmi, Yarvi, Kirko, Numi, Kirko, Numi. That's such a tricky one to spell. Kirkonumi, Kirkonu, Numi. How the fuck do you spell that? Come on, Douglas. Kirko, Nurmi. Cure. Come on, how do you spell that one? That sucks. Okay, Realma, Varkaus, it's not there. Sastamala, Kangasala, and, Lapua not there now, that's further north, that's not there. Holola, and Hinola's not there now. Dude, how the fuck do you spell Kirkonmi? Kirkonumi. Kirkonumi. Numi. There we go. Ugh, that's such a tough one to spell. And then, Yarvenpa, Porvu, and, I think that might be as far as I can get with Finland. All the other Finland ones I know aren't there. I should have this one because that's a clear outlier, but I do not have it. Alright, last but certainly not least, in fact, the greatest, Russia, which I should have absolutely no problem with at all. So, let's get Arkhangelsk is there, but not Murmansk. St. Petersburg, let's get, Moscow, Belashika, and then is it Kimkir Matishi? It's Matishi, then no. It's not Kimki or Matishi, that's Podolsk, yeah. Okay. Tver, Tula, Penza, or Ryazan, I always get those two mixed up. Let's get Yaroslavl, Vologda, Cherephovets, and then let's get Vladimir, Ulyanovsk, or Ivanovo. Again, I always get those two mixed up as well. Nizhny Novgorod. Alright, let's get Bryansk, Kursk, Belgorod, and Smolensk, Oryol, and Kaluga. Kostroma, I don't think is that. Lipetsk, Voronezh, and Saransk, and Chebok. Sorry. Okay, oh, Cheb's in Hungary, right. Chebok, sorry. And then Kirov. Let's get Saratov, Volgograd, and Volsky. Rostov, Krasnodar, Stavropol, Sochi, Grozny, Makhachkala, Astrakhan. Let's get Orenburg, and then Tolyatti, and Kazan, or I already got Kazan, that's Samara. And then Ishevsk, and let's get Ufa, Perm, and then how big is this one? What have I not said? I haven't said Magnitogorsk and Chelyabinsk, or Naberezhny, Chelny, almost forgot that city again, Yekaterinburg, and Nizhny Tagil. And that's everything in Russia. Okay, so that gets me up to 1396. So that's gonna put me in 9th place. So I think, oops. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna end. Let's see. Can I get any of the other Netherlands ones? It's probably gonna be. You know what? It'd be nice to get to 1400, but yeah. You know, I am gonna stop here because I am proud of the score, so there we go. 1396. So the alternate names for Severodonetsk, the Siversk Odonetsk, yeah, and that's the only one above 100k that I missed. So technically I got everything above 100k. And yeah, I missed three between 75 and 100k. So 2 of those are in the Netherlands, and then yeah, there was a 50k that I missed. I missed all 3 of the Netherlands ones I missed were about 50k, and I actually missed one more 50k. I'm not sure where that other 50k was, but yeah. if I missed it. So, yeah. What did I miss in the Netherlands? So, Veenendaal, I should add that one. How was it? Yeah, Spieshkenese. I had that one, but I just could not spell that one correctly. And Vlardingen, I knew there was a V. I couldn't get. I knew it just wouldn't come to me. And then yeah. So I actually missed. So I missed a total. I missed 6 other. There's another 50K that I missed. Oh wait, yeah, and this one too, which was Mukachev, and then these two. Yeah, Krustalny. I should have that one, and then Lysychansk. Yeah, I had those not too long ago. In fact, probably just the other day. If I did this quiz just the other day, I probably would have come up with those. And it would have been about 1,400. But you know what? I am happy with my performance. 1396 out of 2115 is a good score. Puts me up in 9th place. So, yep. Proud of myself for that. So, yep, that is it for now.